Hello, I'll be presenting the Module 2.2 schematic design. Here's my site strategy, site plan. My site building is in blue, dark blue, and my building is on the North 2nd Street and East Roosevelt Street. For my site plan strategy, we'll be using a one-way entrance that's coming from East Landmore Street, coming down North 2nd Street, and then having it go into a drop-off and pickup point of my site, located in the yellow dashes right in front of the building is where the drop-off and pickup point is. And then a one-way out, colored in red with red arrows, indicating a one-way entry of vehicles, pick up and drop off of students. And the blue dotted line there is where the pedestrian walkways are, where students or parents would walk from and to school. And they also have we have about 4 parking lots here. And here is my structural order. Here I have my lines of my grids about 15 feet apart, and also showing my floor plans. And as you can see, there are circle or square lines indicating where my columns are being placed. And some columns are placed in between the walls that are divided that are divided within the classrooms, interior walls in the classroom. They are only one column is divided. Only one column is in the middle of that interior divided wall in the classroom. Here is showing my site context plan, showing my first floor of my building, of how to exit and enter the building with the drop off and pickup point. And also I also provided the one-way street on the North 1st Street and the East Moreland Street, and then also indicating both of those roads are going into the North 2nd Street, allowing a one-way entrance onto the building located in red, and also having that pickup drop-off point in the middle, and also exiting out the driveway located in blue, and then going to their way of exiting out the area. The turquoise blue dotted lines is a pedestrian, as again for people that are walking to and from school. That is it. Here are my floor plans, my first, second, third, and my roof plan. As you can see, the first floor plan shows my drop off and pickup point, located in orange and easy access, and exit point from my front office of my building located in yellow. In the pink and red exit arrow, and then the other small arrows around the building are the exit point of my building. And as you can see, there are 4 classrooms within the first floor, and also they have the cafeteria, kitchen, and then library in the first floor, and having the main offices on the first floor, and having to allow the lower grades on the first floor for easy access for them from going to point A to point B. And for the second floor is having the older students and also coming from that main stairway right in the middle. And also that yellow area is a communal area, and then most the other stairs are for the access to the roof, which will show into our third floor, which have the blue represents a classroom, which have 5 classrooms. And also within that third floor you can have the easy access from the roof, the communal roof area located in yellow. And here is my floor plan with the emergency stairs going to the roof. Here are my elevation section. My elevations are my east, south, west, and north. I want to show the shadows of my building while the sun is coming from the I would say from the first number, or 1 p.m. As you can see that the east is covered with shadows, and also my south is bright, kind of slightly bright and slightly some shadows, and also my west has that sun shining through, and also my north is where it's mostly shady throughout the year. And for my longitude and sectional transverse cut, as you can see, my first one is cut down the middle facing east. Shows the stairways and also my middle circle facade. Not facade, my curtain walls. You can see the hallways and the classrooms, and also the bottom is I cut half of my building facing north. And same thing as you see the classrooms on the side, and then my hallway, and then my opening area, and also my stairways. And finally, my narrative and my programming chart. For my project, the site in Phoenix, Arizona that I chose is surrounded by public art that is displayed in the park. And also, as you can see, there are art structures and paint walls that are painted with painters, and having these structures here and there pop out into the park or when you're walking down the street. So they are called art oriented within the community. And for my education facility, we offer a charter school, and that is from K through 6 with 2 classrooms each. And this school will aim for flexibility and also for accountability and access, and also having the freedom to allow school to choose new educational approaches that may serve students better, so they can change a whole school year for them. And our site is surrounded by some high-rise buildings, and also have a lot of empty lots. But at the same time, we got to think about the future use of what if, meaning that we got to be careful of our ways of showing the view of our building, because there might later down the road in the future they might be building a high-rise building, so we got to look out for that as well. So right now, my angle and my view of my building will be having more views facing the east or southeast, but still having windows surrounding the building just to give it the natural light from the sun coming from the east to the west, and having some secondary facade which is still in progress. And for this charter school, and also for this charter school, it will help with the students and the parents as well, because within the community there are schools and art schools that are far for families that live just there.